Hi there, good morning ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mark from the Capo Gaming and today I'm going to talk about Starfield a little bit. This is my last upload, this is the last time I stream Starfield, and the reason why that is because I finished the main story, I got all the artifacts, I was a starborn or new game plus, and I think that the replayability value of this game is 0 to slim. Of course the game is fun the first time you play around. If you are somebody like me who wants to figure out all the sub-quests and doing the side missions first before you're going to play the main quest, because the main quest is, I don't know what the F is going on since the release with this game, but there's no update for Starfield. But suddenly I don't do any damage anymore and I cannot get to the campaign anymore without any hassle, and suddenly I get what I got in the first time also, that the enemies are 20-30 levels above my own character. That being said, guys, beware of the fact that this is a mature channel with mature content for a mature audience. I'm highly opinionated. If you feel or felt offended in any way possible, please seek your neighbor's counsel and don't bother mute it. Terms of service on my channel are as follow. Did not force you to come to my channel, did not force you to watch my content. If you're impressed with me, my channel or my content, then please get some professional help. I also identify as a sovereign individual, want to be treated as such. Code of conduct on my channel is as follow. I do not condone hate speech or racism or any other of that fucking crap, except when I am the host and I am doing the topic, because the rules do not apply to the host, the rules only apply to you people who are watching my content. Just like the gaming industry has rules of code of conduct and terms of services that don't apply to themselves and only apply for the people who are purchasing their product, right? Because that is what it is. So with that being said, let's jump into Starfield. I played this game now for 4 days. I finished the main quest thing. I did the new game plus as a starborn. And I came back and I created a new character, and now everything is just not working anymore. And with not working anymore, the Wolves Den is not accessible to me. There is no damage, although I'm putting point in there. The persuasion is not working 20 times. The replay value is just not there. If you're going to the first time to the game and you completely deplete every option, every social option in the game, then the second time you come around, it's not fun anymore. Yeah, it's just you already know everything that's gonna happen. You already know everything what they're gonna say. Yeah, you're just not going to enjoy yourself anymore as much that you did the first time around. So as you can see, it's now on the run. I said go to the red mile. That is not a thing that I need to be doing. The problem that I have with this game is what I told you numerous times. After 48 hours, everything needs to be hacked and modified. I go to a complete playthrough on my channel and I don't get any views. Somebody's taking the best things from the thing that I figured out and then put it in a short on Instagram or put it on a short on TikTok, and they get millions of views and millions of likes. Millions is a little bit over exaggerated, but you understand what I mean, right? So I work my ass off to make something cool and do something cool by doing all the side questing and everything that I can do and find in the game, and I get not rewarded for it, or better, the things that I figure out are going to be instantly forwarded to your best friends in the gaming industry, so they can create a little bit of a snippet of it and get thousands of views and thousands of likes and thousands of new followers and subscribers. Right? I'm not getting any of that. I absolutely despise the gaming industry. They're just a bunch of fucking losers in my eyes. The only fucking thing that they want is continuously having their PR members, yeah, the members of the inner trust circles, the people in the affiliation project that continuously ass-crawling these developers and publishers with their fake meta criticism and fake positive hype the whole time just to sell fucking product so they can get a piece of the pie. And this needs to stop. There is no replayability value for Starfield. I'm going to tell you that right now, except for the new game plus, but just do the same thing unless you have some new dialogue options. That's about it, guys. You already know everything, and that's about it. It's not like when you're playing No Man's Sky, where the replayability value is extremely high, because every time you start somewhere new. Every time you do something, it's completely different than what you did before. The reason why is because of the, 14 quadrillion procedurally generated outcomes. Yeah, it is not like this in this game. I don't know what Bethesda's gonna do to spice up the game later on, but the game is boring, to be honest. It is nothing but a load screen simulator. You're going from one side quest to another side quest, because that is what you're going to do in this game. You're going to find all the side quests. You're going to want to do all the side quests. The side quest is going to give you XP. The side quest is going to give you money. With that money, you're going to buy yourself a decent loadout and gun, and then you're going to proceed with the main quest of the game. Because otherwise, you're going to hit a wall. You hit a wall from the damage. You're going to hit a wall for everything. Just like me, I'm just trying to find the Beowolf. The Beowolf is a rifle, and I cannot find it right now. And I cannot find it at none of the salesmen. I cannot find it of none of the salesmen, and this is why I played the first time. Yeah, so the first time I played, of course, the UC. Yeah, so if I go here in the run and I go to factions, yeah, I have to go to the UC because I haven't done anything with the factions. This is the main quest, as you can see. Just follow the main quest now. And if I go to activities, I have to investigate the browns out in the well, and I have to talk to Sergeant Yumi. Yeah. So if I want to do the UC questing, it's better to do the UC questing because I'm gonna get a Beowolf there, right? It is really bad that the game is doing this, to be honest, right? So you have to do you have to do the sub questing. Some people are going to the whole game in less than 20 hours. Yeah, probably on easy mode, but not on normal mode. Yeah, because on normal mode you're gonna get your shit pushed back by the level 20 fucking enemy when you are a level 10, and that's just the way it is, and that's how Bethesda gatekeeps the people. Yeah, or you optimize your goddamn shit, or you don't get any goddamn crap at all. It's cool for you if you think that you have hours and hours playability in this game. The first playthrough should be hours and hours, 50, 60 hours of gameplay, at least when you do some side questing and everything else. But for the rest, there is just no replayability. This game is going to be dead in 3 months because you cannot hold the life expectancy of this game. This is a single player experience, and once people experienced it, it is dead. There is just nothing else to do. It is not like Fallout, yeah, where you can go online with your friends. There is no multiplayer aspect in here. There are no general occurrences in here. There are no events in here. There is just nothing in here. The only thing that you can do, the replayability value of this game, is to create a new character with a different startup, and if you want to do different things. You have to highly spec into everything what you want to do. So if you want to be a space pirate, you have to highly spec in the tech tree. But if you wanna do a full run of creating a outpost, you have to highly spec into science. Yeah, but nobody wants to do that. Who wants to spec highly into science just to create outposts? A money-making machine, yeah, maybe it is a money-making machine later on, but the amount of time and the resources that you need to invest to create an outpost, yeah, and you're sitting there creating all these things in the game, while New Game Plus takes everything away from you again. New Game Plus, you start with $0, you start as a starborn, you get a starborn fucking ship, and that's about it. You get some new dialogue options, but you have to redo everything that you've done. Everything. So everything you're doing now as a new starting career and a new starting character, everything that you're doing now doesn't matter until you finish the game. Because if you finish the game, you become starborn, you become New Game Plus, and then it's when you actually start to play the game, and then it's actually when you want to romance, and then it's when you actually want to build everything, because you are a starborn then, and you are not some random fucking asshole who's spending 60, 80 hours in science points, yeah, to build a whole complex of an outpost, and as soon as he finishes the campaign, he loses everything. Yeah, be aware of the fucking fact that is what Bethesda does about taking away everything. If you go to a New Game Plus, only thing that you have are here these feats. Yeah, and that's about it. That's it. Yeah, you have your skills, you have your feats, what you start with, that you can remove later on into the game. And that's about it. You are not getting anything about New Game Plus. So New Game Plus is where the game starts. There is where the game starts. If you're becoming a starborn, that is where the game starts. So every playthrough that you have now and every skill and everything, that is all bullshit, guys. To be honest, just play the fucking game, go to the main questing, yeah, get yourself starborn, and after you've become starborn, then start to think about all the other things as shipbuilding and other things that you have and crap like that, because the game takes everything away from you. As soon as you're starborn, you get your starborn ship, you get your starborn armor, and the game takes everything away from you. You have to newly romance everybody, you have to do the same questing again, yeah, you have to do everything again in the game. The only thing that you get is new dialogue options. The only fucking thing that you get is that you have your skills enabled. Yeah, so it is a little bit easier. Even the weapons that you can buy then is the weapons that you already had in the previous game. So the damage is a little bit higher. You start with the damage outcome from a weapon from 100, 200, and 300 instead of weapons with levels 10, 15, and 5 and 6 and things like that. Just like what I have here. Yeah, 6 physical damage on the 777. Yeah, so that's not what you want. So yeah, the replayability of this game is just not there. And after you're already getting continuously this loading screen, and the pacing of the game is pretty slow, and the main questing is gonna gatekeep you because you need to do the side questing, because you need to have the money. That continuously buying yourself ammunition from the store that will set you back thousands and thousands of in-game currency just to get your ammunition, because otherwise the only thing that you're doing the whole time in the game is ammunition hoarding from dead enemies. There is a lot of safe scumming in this game. Every dialogue option you can save scum. You can save scum so many things in this game. Every encounter you can save scum. You can save scum bosses to see if you can get the best rolls possible. Yeah, it's a complete exploit in the game, right? It saves scumming in the game. Everything you do, if I go in here and I go to system and I load, everything you do is autosave, 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 autosave. As you can see, you land somewhere, autosave, 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 right? So let's delete. Let's save. Everything. So all your playthroughs, ladies and gentlemen, and all your base building options and all your shipbuilding options do not matter until you get to New Game Plus. And it takes you 20, 30 hours to get to New Game Plus if you only play on easy mode and go to the campaign. If you only go to the campaign, if you only follow the main quest here, then is what you're gonna be in less than 20 hours. You're gonna be there. But you want to do the faction quest. The reason why you don't want to do the faction quest is because you get some cool gear. That is why you want to do it. The faction quest also gives you starships. Some faction quests also give you legendary gears, and just so the UC gonna give you legendary gear if you find the terrormorphs eventually. So yeah, that is what it is, guys. That is what it is. So after playing 4 days and I spent about 50 hours now playing this game, and I went for a new playthrough. I would rather install No Man's Sky, to be honest. To be completely honest, because there is just no replayability. Yeah, the thing that you want to do is get as quickly as possible to New Game Plus, and then start building outposts, and then start exploring the universe as a starborn, and then do everything with your new ship, and then do shipbuilding, and then try to get everything going on, and then do the whole questing and everything, and every side quest in the game what you can find, and then try to explore all the 1,000 planets that Todd Howard said. Yeah, because for so far, and I'm told you this in the previous game, this is where you spend the most of your playtime. Here, this is where you spend the most of your playtime. Narion, Sol, Alpha Centauri, Olympus, Vol, Porima, yeah, Crix. Here is where you spend the most of your playtime. Yeah, this little square, what you're seeing, this is it. This is where you spend the most of your playtime. This is where all the questing are sending you back and forward, back and forward, back and forward. This is what the game does. It gives you a quest in Soul, and it wants you to go to Crix after you finish your quest in Crix. It wants you to go to Olympus or Volley or somewhere else, yeah, or it wants to let you get to the Wolf or whatever you want to do, right? There are so many things you can explore, yes, but the game doesn't want you to explore. The game wants you to jump from one system to another system, put in your quest, jump back. Go from one system to another system, put in your quest, jump back. Yeah, and the more fractions that you have and the more side questing that you're doing, the more money that you're making and the more things that you're unlocking later on. Also, when you want to go to your first gameplay and you want to kill everything, you want to become a hunter, yeah, spoiler alert, yeah, get yourself the companion that I have now. Yeah, get yourself her, because Andreja, she finds you credits in the world. If you go with Sarah, Sarah is all about exploring. Yeah, she's all about killing everything, killing anything and taking their money. So Andreja is very good for a person who wants to go to a gameplay and just wants to kill everything and wants to be a pirate. Yeah, and if somebody wants to go to this game full balls to the wall, kill everything in the game, play the game until you get Andreja. Because Andreja likes it when you are an asshole, and Andreja likes it when you kill everything in the game. Because Andreja is Varun, yeah. Looks like Andrea is Varun, yeah. The way that she looks, the way that she talks, the way that she is. She's not Sarah. I got Sarah as a wife, or I romanced Sarah in the first place. Sarah is all about the poor people and try to do everything without violence and things like that. Andreja is not like that. Andreja is, I want to kick some ass, I'm a fucking fighter, kill everything on the spot. Yeah, so there are two options for you when you just start the game. That's just my final tip for the players. If you want to go to a game smooth and things like that, yeah, and at the end of the game you have the options between the hunters and the Emirates or whatever, what they're called. Yeah, then choose the other ones. Don't choose the hunter, the other one. But if you want to kill everything and you're going solo and things like that, and you want to be a starborn, then I would strongly suggest to go with the hunter and Andreja, yeah, and just kill every fucking thing. Every time you have an attack option, kill everything, because she really likes it when you kill everything. And that is my last and final thing. Be aware of the fact that 777 ammo does great with the Beowolf. The Beowolf is a single rifle. There are some good rifles in the game. The only problems that I have, and I told you this numerous times, is the ammunition. I need the DOT 43 Ultra Mag for my gun, and then the 62 damage, right? If I look into the specs, it does a lot of armor damage. Yeah. Where is it? Here it is, the elegance. So as you can see, shattering, breaking through even the strongest armor, reflex side, suppressor, penetration rounds, high-powered binary trigger. Yeah, it is almost fully automatic. Yeah, so it's a really powerful, really powerful early start on gun. The only problem with that is you don't get any ammo for this gun. You need to scavenge ammo on fucking planets. You have to go from planet to planet. Yeah, and the ammo is extremely expensive. And as you can see, I have now about 50,000 credit. It is not enough. It's not enough. So I'm already done with the game, guys. I played now about 5 days the game, and I started a new game, and I absolutely despise it. The same fucking thing that is always there, the overhyped shit, the in the game chip using a ladder, getting stuck on the ladder continuously. That's ridiculous. The menu is ridiculous. Accidentally selling things in the menu that you don't want, and not being able to sell directly to the vendor from your companions, but selling directly from your ship. You need to have playthroughs and power tips like, hey, I want to put ships in my cargo hold. How can I put shit in my cargo hold? Yeah, it is ridiculous. So yeah. This is my last upload. Thank you for ruining my playthrough. Thank you for ruining my enjoyment again. Thank you for fucking around with the difficulty settings. Thank you for making sure that nothing that I do in this game is valid. And yeah, I told you how to get the C class ship for free. I told you how to get the Ranger ship for free, and I do not get any credits for it, but now your favorite content creators are doing the same thing. And I've told you numerous times, I was checking out content creators they did not know, and as soon as I gotten the Ranger ship and I told people, hey, this is the Ranger ship, go get it, nobody looked at my channel. But your favorite content creators are posting the same fucking shit. So this blatantly obvious that you're letting a person like me go into everything into the game, finding the cool fucking shit, yeah, and then tell your fucking little bitch ass fucking friends, yeah, and then they get fucking content for that, and I don't get any fucking views on my content because you're all pieces of shit fucking losers, and you all corrupt like a goddamn fucking motherfucker. Yeah, and you're all fucking steal from fucking people, so you and your fucking pathetic friends can bought your goddamn content. Have a nice day, I'm signing off. Fuck this game, yeah, this game is boring as fuck. It's a load screen simulator, yeah, and the hype is just not there. The exploration is not there. Exploration is scanning the same planet 20 fucking times. Exploration is scanning the same fucking rock 20 fucking times. The exploration is just jumping from one system to another fucking system and then scan the goddamn fucking planet. That's about it. Yeah, the replayability value is not here. If you want to do something in this game, wait until you starborn or New Game Plus, because otherwise you will lose hours and hours of gameplay, and worst of all, you will lose all your credits, and you will lose all your gains, all your materials, everything that you start up, every outpost that you build, every romance that you have, every weapon that you have, every fucking thing you will lose as a New Game Plus player. And the game starts at New Game Plus. The game starts after you become a fucking starborn. That is when the game starts, and then you have to do all the dialogue again, all the side quests again. The only thing that you have on persuade and things like that is that because you are a starborn, you already know what's going to happen, so you have some other dialogue option as a starborn, and that is the replayability value of the game. You cannot change your skills, you cannot change any feats, yeah, you cannot do any fucking thing, because that is going to transfer. And it doesn't matter if you're level 40 or level 50 when you end the game, there is just no replayability value. Yeah, that's it. The game starts at Starborn, spoiler alert, games as an emissary or as a hunter, whatever the fuck you want to be. If you want to be Mr. fucking good guy and talk everybody out of bullshit and be an emissary, if you like to kill everybody, yeah, and be more like a zealot Varun kind of individual, get yourself Andreja, yeah, and go for the hunter option. Be a selfish dick and kill everything in the game. Have a nice day, guys. I'm signing off. This is the last fucking video I make about this game. Yeah, I already finished it, and I'm happy that I finished it. And I hope I just don't need to play it anymore. I would rather install No Man's Sky. Have a nice day.